This right here, this is a stalagmite. This over here is a stalactite. We call this one the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We call this one the Howling Moon or the White Christmas Tree. Pretty much whatever you see is what it is. We believe that this one was going over top of this one, but we don't know for sure because just like the Chinese pagoda, they're both found out over the stream bed. They're set up here so everybody can touch them. Also so you can see how translucent the calcite is.
Wow, yeah, you can see right through it. Almost like snow or ice. What about that one?
It's a little bit hard to tell. Feel free to touch them. I do have to ask, please do not lick them. Believe it or not, we've had people try to lick them before. It is not salt, it is calcite, so it probably won't taste too good. Don't get any ideas.
Calcite, yeah. Type of mineral. This would be the first one. Oh, you mean like this? Is that what you wanted me to do?
This shows how the Caverns made rocks stacked upon rocks. Like I said, the Caverns were started to be put in 1927 and they finished in 1929. Now when they first put the Caverns in, they actually had gravel on top of them. But every time the cave flooded, it would wash the gravel off the pathways into the river, which you can still see today. So they replaced the gravel with the bricks that we're standing on now. So that makes these bricks around 70 to 80 years old. If you look right up here, this is a grotto. The entrance, this hole right here, the entrance to the grotto, that's about the size of the natural entrance that Lester was crawling through every day to get in and out of the cave. Could you imagine doing that? Crawling through a hole that big every day?
Yeah, it's really not that small.
temperature down here is 53 degrees all year round. I forgot to bring my jacket. I had to buy one.
Now, if you look right over here, if you make a single line right up against the railing, so everybody can see, this right here is what we call eternal spring. The water, along with the calcite flowing right out of here, is what's causing this to form. Now, this is an active flow zone formation. Eventually, this would grow so big, just like the turtle, that it'll cut off its own water source and stop forming. But that'll take a really long time. Like I said before, it takes about 100 years to form 1 cubic inch of calcite. So instead of sitting here and watching this form, I have a little story for everybody. A couple years ago, there was a group of Boy Scouts that came here on a tour just like yourselves, a little bit bigger group than this. One of the boys broke one of the rules that we have here. We can't bring any pets in the cave. For some strange reason, I don't even know why, this boy decided to bring his pet mouse. So whenever he stopped, we took his pet mouse out of his pocket and showed him the cave. When he got here, his scoutmaster saw the mouse. Now this scoutmaster was definitely afraid of mice, so the first thing he did was scream and knock the mouse out of the boy's hand. Now the mouse landed right about there on those wires. The mouse started running along the wires, and as he was running along, the other boys were trying to kick the mouse off the wires into the water. So to get away from the flying feet, the mouse tried to jump from right about there to this ledge right over here. But being the little mouse that he was, he missed and landed in the water. Now that water is 42 degrees. That's cold for us. Imagine how cold it was for that little mouse. His adrenaline started pumping and he started swimming. Got to right about there when his body started to go into shock. So in a last minute effort to get out of the water, he jumped and landed right up there. Oh. And that's where he's hung to this day.
Where is he?
I believe so.
Oh my god. Oh, he turned to that. He turned to
We
that.
call him stalagmites. Alright, we're going to say out loud.
That's the mouse.
We're going to stay out to the left-hand side. Alright, the room that we're standing in now is called the Bronze Room. This is the prettiest room in the caverns. This is all the colors on the wall back there. All these colors are caused by different mineral impurities in the calcite. Now this is also the halfway point in Lester's tours. This is where they would have crawled out of the stream bed, sat right on that ledge named the packing lunchroom. This is how. Now back then, tours were around 50 cents. That included all the gear you need to go through the caverns and the packed lunch. Now unfortunately, I don't have the packed lunch for you guys today. But this is where we do offer our pictures. Each group or family is going to go down and stand right in front of that ledge, get their picture taken by our photographer, Beth. And once we get back upstairs, you take a look at them. If you want them, you can purchase them for a small fee. If you don't want them, you can leave them right there on the counter. You don't have to worry. If you don't want the photos, they will be thrown away. They won't end up on Facebook or anything like that. But it's always good to get your picture taken down here just in case you do want them. Also to see what you look like 156 feet on the ground. So if I could have everybody make a line right up against this right up there.
random boys.
Just listen to the best instructions that you need to move to the left and to the right. Doesn't hurt, I promise. You may be blind for a couple seconds, so.
Alright guys, right up here, big smiles on 3. Ready, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna kill this flash.
Wait, is it your question?
What?
He wants to smile or not smile?
Smile.
Camera's malfunction. Maybe it's just a.
Are you kidding me? Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, you can rejoin the group right back up here. Next to your fifth and then right back down. Just rejoin the group at the end of the line.
Right up here, big smiles on 3. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Okay? You come right back out here. You guys go with that. Right back up here. You guys have fun. You guys from around this area?
And then you're going to go to the right. A little bit more just to cover up that light that's good. The flash is ready. Right up here, big smiles on 3. Ready, 1,
Broke down and got the sweat, huh?
3.
Yeah. The sweat shaving like.
Right back here. You guys can head right up there.
Got a few pockets.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, I'm so tired.
Now, as everyone's noticed, the river has gotten a lot wider. That's because we've left off underground. We are now 200 feet under the lodge where we started. If you look right over here, this is our little piece. We call this one little piece because the water's so calm it doesn't even look like it's moving. You can see the reflection of the ceiling in the water, which makes it look really deep, but it's really only 1.5 to 2 feet deep. See the bottom right there. So just take a look at that as you're walking on by. Watch your heads on this ledge right here. It does get pretty low in the air. Everybody move right up against the railing. Wait right here.
Well, that was, we went out last Saturday after the first softball game, that's the game, and then
right in this area so everybody can see. Just come right out of that tunnel.